From an aesthetic blouse to elegant cheese boards, the shelves of Nicobar, the sister brand of Good Earth, is the place to go. As they open their 5th store in the heart of Bandra, I chat with Simran Lal, creative director and co-founder, and Rahul Rai, CEO and co-founder Nicobar, about the story. Rahul, I'm going to start off with you. You're from the world of investment banking and now it's cushions and kurtas. What prompted the shift?
You know, look, I spent the last 20 years in banking and private equity, and I was lucky to work with some very interesting companies, some great cultures, some not so great cultures. So I actually left not to start a company, but a culture. And what we're trying to do is create a culture for empathy, create a culture for creativity. The second thing is I got very inspired after marrying Simran on the journey for Good Earth. And I loved how Good Earth was creating something that inspired pride in India. I found purpose, which was inspiring India to modernize without necessarily westernizing. And that really became the seed of why we started Nicobar.
Now, Simran, when Good Earth was founded way back in '96, India was stumbling through an unrealized luxury consciousness. Things have changed drastically today. Nicobar is more a digital, design-led brand. What was the creative vision behind this?
You know, as you said, Good Earth started 21 years ago when we were not really very proud so far of our culture. We were looking outwards for inspiration. With Nicobar, we are at a point where we feel we are very confident and we're comfortable with being Indian. And this is our take or our expression of the contemporary Indian way of life.
Rahul, we've all become so spoiled with digital shopping. So tell us, for Nicobar, how much % of your total sales are online, and is this going to be a focal point and a strategy for the company?
You know, we call ourselves a human-centered digital brand. So we're neither online nor offline, but we're both. But specifically, on online, our revenue is about 25–30%, and we're very lucky that even within that 25–30%, almost 20% of the revenue comes from international places like Singapore, the Middle East, US, Hong Kong, Australia. So even today, almost 50% of our online orders are fulfilled in whole or in part from our stores. 80% of those who come into our store have heard about us online through our amazing social presence.
Now, Simran, you had, the stylist Aparna Chandra, who's designed the clothing. It's very easy, simplistic. Retail is a tough space to enter with severe competition. How do you plan to stand out?
I think she has a very unique sense of style and aesthetic, which is she's had from day one. This has been like 25–30 years. It's been like, something she's been honing, but this is her innate sense of style, which very happily coincides and complements the Nicobar, aesthetic. And I think as long as we are authentic and we are true to who we are and continue to celebrate all the things we love, I think that's what's going to keep us, set us apart.
Rahul, coming to you, let's talk a little bit about the expansion plans. What's slated for Nicobar?
Avanne, I get very nervous with words like expansion plans. And I say that because we don't aspire to be big, we aspire for greatness. For us, it's all about soul over size. I think we're at 5 or 6 stores today, along with online. Now we're going to open in Chennai, Hyderabad, another one in Delhi, even Goa.
And Rahul, I just wanted to, get some key insights from you. What have been your learnings in this space? What's the best advice that you've ever received?
Simran and I had gone to my alma mater, Harvard, to meet a professor of mine, Professor Anant Raman, during which he said, out of chaos comes revenue and out of discipline comes profit. And he said, Rahul, you're about to start a company. The most important thing is creativity and creating a product that your customers will love.
Well, I better jot that down. Very interesting advice. Thank you so much, Simran, as well as Rahul, for joining in today on ET Now, and all the very best for your expansion plans going forward.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/etnow.